It's a misty, murky morning.
So, yeah,
you look not confident, he then picks up on the not confident.
he's just getting ready to attack from behind.
No, he wasn't.
You don't know, or maybe I've got a hidden talent.
He might have.
I was just looking on Park for Night, and this has got all great reviews, but it said in summer there was one review said 30 motorhomes and another one said 20.
It started to crawl up my arm. It was this big.
Thank God you just said your arm.
So we're at CastleBlaney, so we parked here last night. There's a couple of motorhome slots. Not that parking's a problem, to be honest, but they have got a couple of reserved slots. So we're just going for a walk round Lough I think it's called, around a place called White Island. So it was a very quiet park up last night. It's quite a nice little town. Lots of shops, bars, restaurants. I'm sure it's probably buzzing in season. But we were on our own last night. There is CCTV down here as well by the looks of it. So we didn't have it disturbed at all. So it's really good. So we're just going to have a little walk to Lough. He's a bit more energetic than us. So that place up there is called Hope Castle. So when you drive through into the car parks up here, you're not far from Hope Castle. So if you head to that end of town, and we're just going out on the White Island little looped walk. It's a misty, murky morning, and that's Lough. And that's Black Island over there, I think, and this is White Island that we're going to walk around. If you're a fisherman, I think you can get permits here.
You don't seem frightened, Bryce. Obviously well used to people. Probably think I'm going to feed them. So this was mostly a private home over the 20th century, but it's been used as a hospital, a military barracks, a hotel. But then unfortunately it was destroyed by fire in 2010. So they've obviously done a project to tidy it up, although I can't imagine what it must look like inside. And what a view they had. As you can see, they only seem to have done as far as the front and the side that shows. Hopefully they'll get round to the back. That just shows how much work they've done. Okay, that's my walk come to a stop. Seeing if he's got an owner. Prefer it if he had. Oh God. You're going to take one for the team? Go and get savaged. Oh, I love if you could. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay. Walk with purpose. Oh my lordy loo. Yep. That's it. Yeah.
You look not confident, he then picks up on the not confident.
He's just getting ready to attack from behind.
No, he wasn't.
When you least
He's
expect
looking at
it.
you thinking, what are you going to do to me?
After that heightened anxiety, I am in great need of a coffee.
I don't know how much money they make today. It's quite quiet today. Jane just treated us to a hot chocolate and a coffee for her. It's one of our new categories in our costings budget this year on this trip. We seem to be more in cafes and hot chocolate places. Oh well. There's worse ways to spend your money, I suppose.
The coffee lady was just saying that yes, the other day when it was windy, this looked like the sea. It was that rough, but it's really hard to imagine now. It's so peaceful, apart from the ducks. Stu's laughing. I bought a sketchbook and some pencils. I can't draw, so... Oh, you don't know? Or maybe I've got a hidden talent.
You might have. You should try it. You don't know. You don't know till you try it.
Exactly. Everyone in my family's artistic. Except me.
He's Mr. Spider in.
Oh, hello.
Get right in, see? He's going to go now. See him there?
Yep.
He's gone.
We found the biggest spider on Stu's arm.
That big. I was lying in bed and it started to crawl up my arm. It was this big.
Thank God you just said your arm.
I was trying to ram it against the cupboard to kill it and it wouldn't do. It kept running round and round my arm. Oh, but it was a massive one.
So I'm now of the opinion we need to sell Harry and get another van because, like, where's the rest of his family?
All breeding.
Like, had she laid a load of eggs and they're just about to hatch and we're going to get... Honestly, I'm not a wimp. I've killed a huntsman spider.
Well done.
It was on my makeup bag in Australia. I've put a scorpion out the door.
Well done.
But the thought of being confined in Harry with spiders is just a bit too much for me. There's Billy the bag. Little Billy. There's a reason Stu's doing that. He's hoping he gets it half price. It's half a bag.
In fairness, we've been to... So you need to use the sites. But we've been to a few and they've seen we've only had half a bag. And 2 of the sites, maybe 3 of the sites, have either charged us nothing, which has been really nice, or they've charged us less. So it's worthwhile telling them what you've got, because they might let you get away with it.
I saw this Instagram post, you ought to try it, and it says you'll get a lot more done or get a lot more in your life if you start the question, if you start the sentence, is there any chance? Is there any chance
you do it then?
No, I'm not.
There you go, you see.
It's
always left to me to do.
I can't do that.
Is there any chance?
That was really sweet of him. So let's just put the paintbrush down and
back to set.
Yeah, help us back out because we couldn't see properly.
So this is CastleBlaney.
Yeah, we liked it a lot, didn't we?
Nice feel to it.
Yeah, it has, and it's got
bars, shops and restaurants. It's all right for a couple of nights.
Definitely.
I mean, last night was just, I say there's a couple of motorhome, reserve motorhome places there, but you could have parked in the car park anyway. So yeah, it was peaceful, and it was right on the doorstep of some really nice walks. We only went on one of the short walks, but I think there's a lot bigger walks, and I suspect in the summer there's all sort of things like boats and things like that you could possibly go around. I get the impression as though there's a bit of that.
Okay, this has definitely been the longest. Oh, hello. Come on, love.
There goes the range.
So you know what big fans we are of Clonakilty veggie pudding and black pudding. Stu doesn't know this, but I didn't know they did them. Clonakilty sausages.
Oh yeah, if you remember the butchers in Clonakilty, they obviously they're butchers, so they're famous butchers down in Clonakilty, so they do other stuff as well.
Yeah. I bought some reduced hamburgers, so we have to eat them today actually.
Things you gotta do.
I know. We've just gone into a weird way of eating, but never mind.
Right, we are 15 minutes away from the waste site to get rid of Billy the bag.
Billy the bag's going.
He's half full.
We are big fans of these yellow dotted lines allowing slower vehicles like tractors to pull over if it's safe to allow faster traffic to pass. And we saw them so much in France as well.
So, a great example there, we just dropped off Billy the bag, and it was only half a bag. And
Take second exit now.
it's a private company. It's a private company, and they just looked at it and he said, oh, I'm only going to charge you half a bag, so it was just €3 in the end. So that would have been, I don't know, €9 probably for the whole normal website, but they were expecting you to drop off a couple of bags or whatever. So that, you know, that's reasonable to my opinion.
We're heading to a target park up near Annaggasan. Annagassan is a quaint village in County Louth, where the River Clyde meets the Irish Sea.
Do you know, I didn't even see Stu there while I was doing that. He's just put the drone up. I didn't even see him. It's always a good day when Tom comes back. I was just looking on Park for Night, and this has got all great reviews. But it said in summer, there was one review said 30 motorhomes and another one said 20. I can't imagine what that's like in summer, and I feel really sorry for the locals. I don't know how they feel about the area being that many parked up, but everyone said what a lovely spot it was. Apparently it's got the Irish Pub of the Year here. From 2018, but luckily for us it's closed Monday and Tuesday, and today's a Monday, so we won't be going.
There's a write-up about the Vikings there.
Oh right, is it? Yeah.
Looks like an old kiln or some sort.
Yeah.
But there's quite a big settlement here, Viking settlement, by the looks of it,
Yeah.
according to that board.
They used to have a Viking festival here, I think, between 2008 and 2013, and they stopped it because of insurance.
Oh, with the...
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying about the Viking boat? They would burn, basically, carry through.
Yeah, yeah.
They do that up in Scotland as well, don't they?
I don't
It's a
know.
nice little place, to be honest.
Yeah, the water's really high, isn't it?
I think this is high. Well, I hope it's as high as it gets.
So I was just reading on Park for Night, and one review said this is in summer, there was 30 motorhomes here. They gave it 1 star. I can't believe there were 30. But somebody else said there was 20.
Wow.
But but a lot of them just said sort of maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's... Well,
It's not fair on the locals to have
too
that
much
many,
to have
isn't
that
it?
many,
Yeah. Unless, you know, I suppose...
Depends if they
They
embrace
go
it.
to
As
the
long as
shop
locals
and-
embrace it, I suppose.
Yeah.
We should have a little walk down into the village.
Yeah.
That way, perhaps.
You'll be glad to know, I was just saying about the pub, Irish Pub of the Year 2018 is here. That's the good news. The bad news is it doesn't open Monday or Tuesday. Their food is amazing, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So you missed out on crab legs.
I don't think that's going to go anywhere fast. As you can see, the water's right up. I don't know if it's any good fishing here. We've just seen a car pull up with fishing rods, so unless they're going out in the boat. You don't see that very often. Quicksand. It does look as if the tide's come up and over. That's a great place to have a house over there.
O'Neill's Bakery is a family-run operation, producing the finest fresh bread daily.
And that's the 2018 Irish Pub of the Year, which we're sorry to say isn't open Mondays or Tuesdays. So they've got these pictures every once in a while, which is from the old days. So I've had these boots sort of 15 years and I've been wearing them, and then I noticed this was happening, but I thought they'll be okay. And I took an insert out the other day because it really smelled, my feet were smelly. But what I hadn't realised is that insert was stopping them from leaking. And now I've taken the insert out, my feet have been soaking. Like literally so, oh my goodness, that's just tripped. So I'm afraid, luckily I've got a pair of trainers with me, otherwise I'd be in deep trouble. Right, you wanted the videos, can't do both.
Hey?
I can't do both.
He's a damn hard taskmaster, demanding me to multitask.
The tide's gone down massively. You can see by the boat here, but also the bridge up there. Now the river is dominant.
In 841 AD, Annaggasan was the site of the Viking long fort Lynn Duacail, established at the same time with Dublin's Viking settlement. And for about 50 years it served as a base for raids into Ireland and Britain, until the Vikings were expelled in 891. And today, I'm happy to report that it supports a small and a lot more friendly fishing fleet. Our channel relies on your support, so please help us out by liking, subscribing and commenting. Annaggasan also has famous author connections, with C.S. Lewis, renowned author of the Chronicles of Narnia, who spent several summers in the area drawing inspiration from its landscapes.
I found out what happened to the boat.
And what happens to the boat?
It's a graveyard. So when they finish their life, they're put there and just break up.
Just naturally.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That would be the last thing I expected him to say. Just a natural.
And just a natural.
They let it
do.
just.
They just let them rot and go back. It's a nice environmental way, I guess.
Well, I don't know about the metal bits, but.
True.
You've been listening to Robert Mulhern in conversation with Dr. Ciara Staunton.
In the darkness, we were descended upon by a group of local runners. But I've no doubt that they've all got their high-vis jackets and torches.